Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video. It's Tabitha here, and I'm bringing you guys a first impression slash demo of the new Real Techniques Diamond Miracle Sponge. This is part of their gold medals collection. Now, I did receive this from Octoly. You guys remember, as I always say when I review things from Octoly, it is a website for YouTubers where you can try up to 5 beauty products for free. So as always, I will leave my referral link down below, so make sure you guys check that out if you're interested. This is the packaging here, as you guys can see. Very, very pretty. So it says that this multifaceted miracle diamond sponge is designed to work with multiple products on different areas of your face. No two sponges are alike. Each has its own unique swirl design. Is how the sponge looks. As you guys can see, it's not too bad. It's pretty soft for the most part. The top part here is for buffing and blending for a flawless finish. So, and it does mention, it says use wet for a dewy application and dry for full coverage powders, and it says replace every 1 to 3 months. First, I'm going to prime my face with the Rimmel London Fix and Perfect Pro Multi-Action Primer. Next, I'm going to use my Vivalin Cream Foundation. This is another product that I got from Octoly, and I actually really like it. So what I'm going to do is, it says that the flat top of it is supposed to be good for, you know, creating that flawless finish. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and use the mirror that is in here and just start applying. Now, obviously, this bigger side of the sponge is going to be good for basically, you know, the larger areas of your face. It's not going to really be good for under eye. Okay. So we have that all in place. Look here. It's not too bad. Okay guys, so far that's looking pretty good. The smaller flat sides here will be good to work around the eyes, mouth, and brow bone. The larger flat side, which is this larger flat side here, is supposed to function as a wedge to apply makeup in larger areas. And then the pointed tip is supposed to be good to cover small imperfections. So the pointed tip is good if you're going to be spot correcting. So next, guys, I am going to highlight, and I'm going to use the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. This is in the color Caramel. I'm going to highlight underneath my eyes here. Highlight a little bit under on my forehead, not too much, and just a little bit on my chin here. I'm going to use these different sides of the sponge here just to be trying, you know, just to try it out. So we're going to use and then I'm going to use this tip and like the flat side to get underneath the eye here. And this concealer is actually really good to use underneath your foundation, like if you have dark circles, because I did that yesterday and it really covered well. It's good. I guess it's good over the top of the foundation as well, because you guys can see it really brightened up my under eye. It's going to go to the other side here. Make sure this is well blended out. I'm going to just use another side and just keep blending. And this edge is like perfect for down the middle here. And then I'm just going to bring this across my eyebrows here. Okay, so that is it. Now I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild mattifying powder, and I'm going to set my whole face with this. I always set my whole face with this. Just wiped off the brush, and I'm just going to do a light contour, very lightly. Like literally, like that's it. I'm going to wear any blush today, but I am going to highlight a little bit. This is the Wet n Wild shimmer palette from the Dollar Tree, and this is the Carnival in Rio one. I do have one clean side of the sponge left, so I'm just going to try to blend out, see if that will help to blend out my highlight. Okay, Miracle Sponge. Okay. Next, I'm going to use the new NYX Liquid Suede Lippy that I got when I got the concealer. This is the color Downtown Beauty. Okay guys, so the final look has been completed. My makeup, like I said, very light makeup today, nothing too spectacular. So I like sponges like this. I like sponges that can do multiple things. So this sponge does retail for $10, which is not too bad. To be honest with you, this will not be the first sponge that I will grab as far as the Real Technique sponges. If you guys seen that orange one that I've used, that is just the regular Miracle Eraser sponge, I believe that one's called. That one's only $5.99. So there's not really a huge difference between that one and this one. The only huge difference, I guess, is that it has the different angles. But I don't have a problem using the Miracle Eraser sponge. I use it for foundation. I use it for, you know, highlighting, and I think it's just as good. So if you want to save a couple dollars, just go ahead and buy the Miracle Eraser sponge for $5.99 as opposed to this one that is $10. I mean, it is a good sponge, I'm not gonna lie. It did do everything that it said it was gonna do. It has the, you know, different corners. This one, I just felt like it was taking off more of my foundation. As you guys can see, there's a lot of, obviously I use this side for foundation, but the sides I used, I don't know, I just felt like it was taking off a lot of my foundation. So yeah, and I guess all depends on, it could depend on what foundation you're using as well. It was a cream foundation I was using, maybe a liquid one, it would be different. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave the product link in the description bar as well if you guys want to check this out and purchase it and get further details. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll check you guys out in the next video. Bye.